All right, welcome to the catch up.
What's up? Thank you.
Handsome man with me today, Allan Wu.
还可以啊，那
还可以啊。
Beautiful lady right here, Jade.
Alan, it's been so long. I can't
way
remember
too
last
long.
time we've been on camera together. I
Yeah,
don't know when that was, man.
ages ago. You were probably about this tall, and you're still this tall.
Yo,
Very tall.
yeah, I was young and fresh, and oops,
Yeah.
I gotta find that old footage.
Yeah.
What have you been up to, man? The last I saw. Congrats, by the way. Sage is doing really well in school.
Yeah, she's
my
doing
God.
very, very well. You know, I think she's working really, really hard. She's 18 this year and getting set to apply to college.
And so the part that interested me was like Allan Wu, the tiger dad. I never would have thought.
I never would have thought too. You know, I think I'm
Do
more like a
you-
helicopter dad than a tiger dad. I think just hover around. You know, even
So
though
you
I'm not.
really feel like you're a helicopter?
I think definitely when they're younger. Now that they're
Yeah.
older, I'm not as hands-on. You know,
Yeah.
I think they're so busy, involved with their own lives.
Yeah. No, but I
Today,
read US college prep is next level,
It's
right?
the hardest level.
It
It's
is,
just a lot of
is.
work.
It
It's
is,
a lot
it is.
of work. Yeah.
Yeah. And then so I heard you got quite heavy into that.
I got into that. I think for me, obviously, I grew up in the U.S.
Yes.
So I kind of know the whole process of what it takes to apply. I think, let's say to the UK or Australia, here in Singapore, a lot of it's more just academic driven, like
Yeah.
how good your grades are.
You just need to study hard, do well on exams, and then that's it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But in the US, they want the whole holistic picture. They want not just you to have good grades, but also what are you doing? Like, I think, what are you contributing to society?
Yeah.
What charities are you doing? Are you signing up for physics competitions? Are you doing your own investment lab? Are you, starting groups and, different
Jeez.
leadership boards, like, in school?
Yeah.
So it's like the whole entire package, right?
So have you
And-
always kind of thought that you need to mold your two kids from young to kind of, get into that package?
For me, I've always placed an emphasis, I think, in wellness and health
Yeah.
and everything too. Love being outdoors and
Yeah.
being active. Hence, we're here at Bishan Active.
Yes, I've never
You
been
know?
to Bishan Active. Can I just say, this is a pretty cool park.
Yeah.
It was like, let's meet here. I'm like, okay, never heard of this, but that's cool, yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, from a young age, I think it's been really, really good. I think as a parent, as a father,
Yeah.
to I think instill that sense of vitality or importance in being active. I know you were very active too.
Yes.
You're super sporty now too.
Yes.
So I think it's up to the parents, not just to focus on academics and grades, but have more of like a very well-rounded child that just also not just doing well in school, but also is active, doing well athletically, and even also, let's say, artistically too.
Yeah, but
So-
that's hard because I hope for my niece who's 4,
Okay.
I'm her godmother, so I hope that she'll be athletic and stuff. So would you have been sad if, let's say, your kids weren't as outdoorsy or sporty? Because they seem pretty sporty and,
Yeah,
and like
they're
they've
very
taken their
sporty.
part, from you, obviously.
Yeah, I think the greatest teachers a child will ever have are their parents. It's not someone they have like in school, in
Yeah.
primary school or secondary school. Parents kind of overlook that.
Yeah.
They think, if I have a nanny or someone to help them, they end up being more the parent than the parent sometimes because
Yeah.
the parents just kind of dish them off.
Yeah.
When let's say it gets difficult or they're tired or something too.
Yeah.
So it's up to the parents to kind of step up a little bit and realize like we are going to be the greatest teachers you're going to have, the greatest guides, and be able to shape you and hopefully, like you said, along the way, have interests that resonate with
Yeah.
you and that they can maybe one day see will help them in the future too.
So you've always, I guess, immersed them in like outdoors and sports. I mean, dude, you like work out outdoors like a lot. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sporty. I try to avoid this crazy sun at we're now at a very nice time of the day.
Yeah.
Right, but I see you're like working out sometimes in the hottest part of the day.
I do. I think
Yeah.
I think I should probably put on some sunscreen.
That's like so American of you, actually.
Totally. I'm just like, I'm just like, I think for me, I get a better sweat,
Yeah.
and like.
And so you've always just involved your kids in that, right?
I did. From a young age when they couldn't
Ooh.
even walk yet. I think I would push them around Holland Road, a
In
fair
the-
road.
yeah.
I remember they'd be really young, and I'd be
Yeah.
running at 2, 3 in the afternoon
Yeah.
under the hot sun.
Yeah.
I'd be sweating, and the sweat would land on them. And Sage or Jonas would be like, it's.
But they got used to
this
that,
one-
right? That's
They
like
got
rough
used
and
to
tough
it.
a bit, right?
They would
That's
complain like,
cool.
"Oh, you're sweating on me," but I'm like, "Why don't you come out here and run?"
That's so
You're getting
funny.
a free ride, yeah. But it's
That's
cute.
so funny.
Yeah.
Are you good to share a bit more about how you have managed the co-parenting thing? I guess because you seem really involved. Like I've seen this guy at events,
Uh-huh.
right? And people bring like their best friend or their mom or the significant other. He brings his kids, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, I think
It's
in the
really nice.
in the beginning I would always bring them. Now they're too busy with
They
school.
might be a bit cool.
They're too
or
cool.
like-
They don't want to hang out with their dad. I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
a pretty cool guy too, but maybe not cool enough for them anymore. So I try and involve them with everything. I think now
Yeah.
obviously they're older. They have
Yeah.
schoolwork. They have their own friends, and
No, but
it's
you still
just-
do bring him out, which is
I do.
Which is really
I do. I
nice.
definitely try to. I
Yeah.
definitely try to make time. Co-parenting wise, I think Lena's a fantastic mother.
Yeah.
She's done a great job with them. We obviously have different styles in terms of what we do. She's probably a little more hands-off.
Also, would you say you're more hands-on then?
I'm more hands-on when I do see them, but now I don't see them as much because they're so busy with their own lives, studying with their friends, college applications, essays, IB and everything too.
Yeah.
But I think it's important, to realize quality time versus quantity time when it comes to parenting.
Yeah. Actually, I feel that for a lot of relationships and friendships, for me, I'm a very quality over quantity kind of person.
Yeah, instead of spending all day with someone and they're in their room or just sitting next to you, playing on their phone,
what's the point,
playing Valorant, and you're like, reading the paper or, reading the news.
Yeah.
I'd rather spend an hour or two where you're actually engaging and doing something together though too.
Yeah.
So that to me is more quality time. And that's what I realized I was very blessed when the kids were younger.
Yeah.
I think for a child, the most important years would probably be the first 10 years of their life.
Okay.
When they're pretty much all yours.
Yeah. And so that's the point when you really...
Yes, really, I think just kind of impart what you want. You want to kind of mold. Yeah. They're very, very malleable at that, but they're like very soft clay. Once they reach about age 10 to 12,
the clay hardens a little bit, right?
It hardens a lot. They have schoolwork. They discover WhatsApp.
Yeah.
They have friends.
Yeah.
They get self-conscious about the opposite gender. They have a lot of other, they become, a lot more lucid and clear and aware of their surroundings. When they're young, you're like the center of the universe. You got to own it and just totally cherish that time with them.
Tip for the parents.
Yes.
I guess, because I have a few friends who co-parent and they've expressed some difficulty, I guess, in terms of the different styles, in terms of the timing. Did you ever have any problem with any of that?
Not really. I think Leland, we're both amicable in that respect. And I see the kids and how they conduct themselves, their manners, and it's great to see.
Do the kids ever feel torn?
I don't think so. unless they're really, really good actors, they seem pretty good.
No, I guess I'm asking for friends who are struggling with this and wondering, there's a lot of parent guilt, right? There is. It's not easy. Yeah.
It's not easy, especially when the kids are younger. When the kids are older, they're a lot more independent. When they're younger and let's say parents, separate, then it's a lot more difficult. I think in that respect for the parents because they want to spend more time with the children when the children don't really know what's going on.
Yeah.
But ironically, it's actually easy for a child, I think, when the parents are younger to separate them when they're older because they harbor a lot more, feelings. They're a lot more aware of what's happening too. So it's kind of like a paradox in that respect.
Okay. Okay, so I don't know how we got so into parenting.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we just went for it.
Yeah, but let's talk about what you've been up to recently.
Yeah, I've just been busy. I think right now, looking forward. I think to working on a new show here, a travel show. I think for Media Corp. Also looking at probably maybe doing more stuff in the health and wellness space.
Yeah,
that's what I want to talk about later too.
Yes.
Yeah, I've always admired you and how entrepreneurial and how proactive you are, and staying active, and also being able to find different, identifying what is an up and coming market, I think, and being able to leverage off that, I think, though, too. Yeah. Me especially, I'm not a spring chicken anymore.
I'm not a spring chicken, trust me. Like I said, the last time, I really need to pull up the last time I was filming something with Allan. Then I probably was a spring chicken. That has been many years. Yeah,
I'm far from it. My kids are going to college, and so I think for us, it's all about the business of ourselves. I think though, too. Whether it's an influencer or so-called celebrity, or anyone that I think wants to be able to be a YouTuber or KOL in this whole entire space, it's a whole different world than when we were way back.
Would you give anyone? If someone wanted to enter the space now, what tip would you give them?
I would give them. I think definitely do a lot of research. It's not as easy as it looks. I think I have some kids that are young and they say, I want to grow up and be a YouTuber, or I want to be an influencer.
Yeah, what if your kids wanted to be an influencer or YouTuber?
Fortunately, my kids have absolutely no interest.
I love it how he says fortunately, because we know
it's not
the struggles.
Easy. Yeah. It's not easy. I think
so. Both of them know.
Both of them have no. They are very, very very, very low profile on social media.
Okay, and both Leland and you have never wanted them to enter the space.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, and then I see a lot of our peers, right? Their children are in Media Corp now acting, and I'm happy for them. But for me, I think my children, I wouldn't say they have bigger plans or grander, grander, I think, visions and everything too. But I think for them, I think, like let's say Sage, they want to study overseas, get that experience. And I think, I don't know, maybe because they've seen, I think, the industry through my eye and also their mothers, that maybe they just want to try and see something else themselves too.
Actually, I realized you guys have never tried to give your kids more publicity. I'm not a parent myself, so I have no idea what the thing to do is. But I know there are some
trust me, I'm trying all the time, Jade, to get them in front of the camera.
They really not?
They are very self-conscious. I mean,
but they're also at that age now, right?
Exactly.
They're much older.
They're very self-conscious. Now, when I'm with them, I have to like take pictures, selfies, or shots, and they have to look through each one and see whether each one's. They're like the client and stuff. There,
my mom does that to me.
Yeah, they're like,
my mom doesn't let me post stuff.
I look fat here. I don't like my teeth here. I'm like, my God, you guys are like the superstars here and stuff.
So funny because I have to say, Allan is one of the most chill guys, because I mean in this industry we tend to be, yes, we're all a little bit vain and more self-conscious because we are the product, but you're one of those people I realized who's just like, Allan's like, whatever, just take and post whatever, and
I'm pretty super chill.
He's super chill, and it's not a girl and guy thing. I mean obviously I know a lot, I know a lot, and they're very particular, but you are like one of the most like, yeah, whatever. Yeah,
let's just do it. Yeah, exactly. I want you to like me for who I am, not for what I am.
Yeah. That's so funny. Okay, so you guys never push them, and because I know there are some. It's very extreme, I realize, like the people in this space who are parents. Some, like, I guess, like Joanne Pei, for example, does not show her kids.
Super private. That's because of Chi too. Chi was very, very private.
Okay,
I was very, very private.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah, it's definitely. So he's just, they don't want, and I respect that. They don't want their kids to be, but they're young right now though too. They don't want people to see their kids and comment on them.
But then a lot of other people, like with young kids, to them is like, but this is part of my life. My kids are part of my life. There's nothing wrong, which I also think there's nothing wrong.
Yeah.
But I guess for you, you're kind of like in the middle. You never really push your kids there. But
I think my kids were too young when this whole social media thing happened. I would have crushed it, at that time. Now I have no choice. My kids have no interest in it.
Do you do any like, I don't know, mid to long term planning? Any plans that you would like to get done in the next few years or anything?
Good question. I think right now I'm just trying to plan. I think right now, obviously with COVID, a lot of our work included traveling. I know you'll be traveling. I hope to be traveling again though too. But I think also, we are survivors too.
Yeah.
We have to learn how to adapt to the new digital age, doing all this stuff, going, do live streaming or, I think doing all kinds of different things that are related, in terms of being able to market our brand or share, impart what we want to tell people and stuff like that though too. Also looking into crypto and stuff like that, just exploring that too.
Yeah. All right. We're going to end this chat. Allan, if you guys have any questions, please drop them below. I don't know how. I'll try to get him to answer them. Otherwise, this has been the catch up. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
All right. So you know what else is amazing about this guy? He is how old?
Almost 5 decades old.
Seriously?
Yeah, 50.
This year?
This year.
And you look like that.
I do. Thank you for the little filter.
Gee, there is no filter. What is the secret, Allan? What is the secret?
The secret, I think, is just it's all in your attitude in life. I think.
You think so?
I think it's about being positive, being optimistic, no matter what comes your way.
Yeah.
But I think also very important is to stay active and be healthy.
Yes.
Stay active like we do.
That's really think,
Don't be sedentary.
Skincare, any tips?
Skincare, any tips? Stay hydrated. Make sure you drink enough water. And more importantly, which I don't do myself, is put sunscreen on.
Do you not?
I don't put any sunscreen on. Yeah.
This is like so bad. So bad. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
Do you even put stuff on your face?
I don't. I put a little bit. I've tried various skincare products. I've had a lot of sponsored products. And for me, I think because my skin has been so battle tested through like arid climates and very humid climates and all the places I've traveled to, I think I've done all right with very minimal stuff. But that's a secret we'll have to learn one day when I live stream with you, Jade.
This guy just good genes.
Yeah.
Put sunscreen.
Okay. Yeah.